Swedish appliance maker Electrolux says plans are now on hold for a $250 million plant expansion in Middle Tennessee. That's prompted concerns about what it could mean for you and businesses here. Channel 3's Cameron Taylor is live in the studio to explain. Cameron.
Latrice, the president's plan would make imported aluminum and steel more expensive. That means next time you buy a can of soda or maybe a new car, an economics professor at UTC says it could cost you more.
Aluminum cans, VW uses steel to produce their cars, so it would make it that much more expensive for the consumer. So the consumer will be hurt by this policy in the long run.
If the president's proposal goes through, Dr. Leonora Brown says that added expense could be passed on to you. She says the idea is meant to protect businesses that make steel and aluminum in the U.S., but it may have some effects.
It will have some negative implication, and which can certainly feed back into the job market and lay off workers.
Many major companies with facilities in Chattanooga use those products. Coca-Cola puts their soda in iconic red aluminum cans. The Volkswagen Passat and Atlas SUV are manufactured here. The manufacturer has called the president's changes restrictive and says they would impair their long-term investments in the U.S. Dr. Brown says there's also the potential for a trade war.
Countries will want to retaliate against this policy. I mean, there's no way you're going to put tax on me and I don't retaliate against and just allow you to send your goods to my country freely.
Now, Dr. Brown believes the quality of products may not necessarily be better because of this tariff policy. Even with concerns from the president's own party, he says he's not backing down and the president does not need the approval of Congress to move forward. Live in the studio, Cameron Taylor, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Cameron. The CEO of Volkswagen says businesses like his need clarity about these new trade measures before they can decide what to do next. Matthias Mueller says if the U.S. has decided to change its earlier commitment to globalization, then, quote, we should sit at the table with Americans and try to understand why the past strategy was wrong.